Hey Gemini, it's Kay with GoodKarmaTarot. This is going to be your weekly energy for the next 7 days. So before I even started pulling the card, I started feeling so excited and really pumped. So I don't know what you guys are getting ready to do, but you're getting ready to go after something or something's going on. So I already got some cards laid out on the table. We're going to go over those and then we are going to clarify. So I'm seeing 2 5s here. You guys are going through massive changes right now. Also, you could be a life path number 5. Okay. So we have attachment on the bottom of the deck with deceit. And then also the angel of love and the thinking woman with the sun. Could be dealing with a Leo. Yeah, so you definitely have an attachment. This can be a pattern that you have. Maybe some of you weren't being honest with yourself or somebody else about something. Yeah, there's an energy of being dishonest, particularly in a connection that you have. There can also be an emotional attachment to someone in specific. But let's get into it. So we have rest and rejuvenation, which I feel like this is where you're at right now, or in your recent past, you were contemplating something, you were meditating on something, on basically what it is that you wanted to bring in your world, what it is that you want to go after. And then we have the door to spirit. Some of you guys are very connected with spirit, and you might be experiencing a level up in your psychic abilities, which makes sense because the veil is very thin right now, and it makes it easier for spirits to communicate with us. So if a lot of you are probably experiencing your psychic abilities being heightened at this time, so they're very strong. And you might be trying to find balance with the yin and yang, and then also the rest and rejuvenation. So you're trying to find that balance within you. I think this came up for 3 signs so far. Also, some of you might have a masculine, specifically a masculine family member, father, something like that on the other side. I feel that he's coming into the reading right now. His presence is very strong. A little bit overwhelming. So I feel like this guy was, like I said, just very strong, very powerful energy. And I feel, okay, I'm told to go into the cards, so let's just do that. This can also have to do with this attachment, though. There can be an attachment or a pattern or something that you learned from this individual. They don't necessarily have to be passed on, but the person I'm sensing, he's standing right there on my left side. He's right there. It's interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh. That explains why the angel of love came up. Okay, so I feel many of you have, I want to say, because we have the 7 of Pentacles here, so some of you have invested, or you did invest your time into somebody who wasn't really good for you, because we have the Ace of Cups here with the High Priestess. Now, I'm not really seeing this as this past energy. Maybe there was an attachment that you were getting rid of, and now this is balancing out for you, and there's something new in regards to love that you're wanting to invest your time into, and this is what you've been contemplating. With the High Priestess, it's this inner knowing, but there's also an energy of secrets. So we have the Hierophant on the bottom, which is Taurus energy. I don't know if I said this is Pisces energy. I feel like the secrets could be connected with the Hierophant. So this could have been a marriage. Maybe you were attached to another marriage or another partnership of some kind. Or the secret, you could be hiding feelings from somebody and you actually want commitment and something stable with somebody who is, I'm hearing business oriented, loving, nurturing. I'm also hearing somebody who knows how to transform themselves, or that can be you. But we have the Seven of Wands here too. So there's something that something or someone that you love, that you want to be committed to or want commitment with, and it's kind of like an energy of having to like stand up and fight for whatever this is. This doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. This can just be you standing up for yourself. You could have Taurus in your chart as well, or Pisces. Let's keep going. I'm gonna leave the Hierophant. Well, no, it'll come back out. It's meant to. So, what's this door to spirit? Okay, so we have the Magician. This is your energy, Gemini energy, with the Ten of Cups. So you're, and Temperance, and the Two of Cups on the bottom, yeah. So you have a soul connection with somebody. Absolutely, and it's like, I heard you're trying to manifest this back. So it's like a situation that you feel divinely guided towards. Like, it's definitely divinely guided with Temperance, but there's been like a level of patience being needed, but there's also like this blending of energies happening. Some of you could be dealing with a twin flame, or this can be a soulmate connection. This could be something in your past that ended, or maybe you're ending a soul connection. It's going to be different for all of you, because we have the Six of Swords. This is moving on. Some of you might even be relocating for a relationship. And then we have the Death card, which is Scorpio. You can have that in your chart. You're dealing with a Scorpio. And then we have the Five of Cups with the Sun. So you're grieving over something. And again, this could be this masculine figure that is kind of just like right there. So maybe you could have recently lost somebody, or maybe it wasn't so recent, but there's still an energy of grieving. But for those of you who don't connect with the past on loved one, you're grieving something, the loss of something. This might be the loss of a connection, something that really made you happy, because we have the Sun here, Leo energy. It's almost like whatever this is, it brought you a sense of freedom. It was like kind of like it's kind of like feeling like a kid again, you know? But you're grieving for some reason. But there was definitely an ending, definitely moving on from something, most likely a soulmate connection with the Two of Cups here. But it's like an energy of like trying to manifest your happily ever after. Also Sagittarius energy. Let's keep going. Wait, no, what is Gemini grieving? It's Gemini. Queen of Cups. Again, loving, nurturing energy. And with the Nine of Cups on the bottom, this is something that made you really happy. This could definitely be a passed on loved one, or a loss of a relationship or a job, something like that. But you're taking action on something. There you are. Some of you might be going to court too, because we have justice here, or this is just like a balance. Oh wow, and then we have the King of Cups. Queen of Cups is right here too. Definitely a soul connection with someone. Okay. Yeah. So what is this yin yang? Okay. So you've been making a decision. There's something that you were blindfolded on. And you could be dealing with a Virgo. This is Virgo energy. But I'm also seeing this as you having to go within to figure out what it is that you really want. And the Two of Swords is indecisive energy. We also have Cancer energy on the bottom of the deck. Chariot. So you've really gone within about the situation, figured out what it is that you want, and you've had to make a decision. This is a lot of soul searching too. And then with the Chariot, you've had to find that balance within yourself before you could move forward. But I do see you taking action towards something or someone. Could be moving. I think I said that earlier. Definitely could be moving. What else is this? Okay, yeah. So we have the Four of Wands upright. So you're moving towards a connection. You're moving towards a commitment of some kind. This is also stability. Someone you can build a life with, or if this is a job, this is something you see yourself fully committing to. And then we have Judgment here. So this is like making a final decision about something. I feel a lot of you have gone through like a spiritual awakening and you've elevated spiritually. So this is kind of also like because we have Temperance and also Judgment. So this is kind of like the universe stepping in. I'm honestly, It's interesting because we have Pisces energy at the bottom, the Hangman. So it's like there's a new perspective in this situation, or at least like clarity of what it is you want. And we have Archangel Michael here twice leading this connection. So, like, it's like kind of like things were put on pause with whatever this is. Things were put on pause, and you really had to be patient because we have the Hangman and Temperance. So there's that energy of having to be patient. But it's kind of like everything that's happened in this connection was divinely guided, you know, because we have Temperance, Archangel Michael, like starting off this row, and then we have him ending the row as well. But it's interesting because there's blending going on here. So a blending of energies. So I'm taking this as like lessons that two people individually had to learn and had to come into like this inner knowing. There's like a level of self-mastery on both sides. And then with it ending with Archangel Michael up there in the sky, he's blowing a trumpet. So it's kind of like saying like it's time for something to come together for you. Even if you don't know who this person is, this can just be meeting your life partner, you know? You having to move away from like one connection and kind of like you've been guided, like everything was meant to happen as it was supposed to, is what I'm getting. And now I'm just getting like with this card, like it's time. Whether this is being committed to yourself or being committed to a specific job or a specific person, whatever it is for you, you're saying it's time. Yeah, you got Taurus that came out again, the Hierophant. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Or have that in your chart. And then Strength wanted to pop out. Leo energy again. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. So maybe you were left out in the cold. You could have been left out in the cold, and it's like you're coming out of this to experience this union. This really looks like union. I think that was in one of your past readings too. Whatever the situation was with the Five of Pentacles, someone learned a lot about their strength through this experience, through this pain. And it's kind of brought you to this, it's almost like you went through a spiritual awakening and you woke up to the reality and you kind of like realized like you wanted that emotional depth or something, because we have the Ace of Cups here. That's that soul love. Could be self-love too. It's that energy of being at one with your soul. I'm just dropping cards all over the place. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Oh. So the Four of Pentacles kind of came out like this. So for some of you, and then it's next to the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, you're holding on to a person that wasn't meant for you. Or this could have been in reverse, and you already had to let go of someone or something to bring something new in. So it's kind of like you had to make room. And again, we have that attachment and deception and Angel of Love. So it's like you were attached to something that wasn't good for you. And Five can also be about freedom, so you had to make changes to liberate yourself from something so that something else could come together. Hopefully y'all still with me. It's an interesting message. Okay, I just saw 1707. Those of you who like angel numbers. So, let's see, what do we want to do? Okay. So we are going to pull a couple of these, get you guys some advice, and then we'll pull from the Witch's deck. Okay, I'm going to go for Gemini. It's so funny because my cat, she's just staring at me, and she always stares at me when I'm shuffling cards, and she doesn't like loud noises. Like if she hears a motorcycle outside, like she will jump off that bed so fast and run underneath the bed and hide for like hours. It's so funny. Okay, claim your art. So I'm getting a couple messages with that, so it's kind of like getting the energy, you're claiming what's yours. But also, some of you might need, there might be something creative that you do. And Spirit's saying own it. So, and then we have shine your light. And also have faith. And reach for the stars and be decisive. Clearly decide what you want. And go after it. Have faith and go after it. Yeah, shine your light, and then what fell was live your soul, not a role. So this is saying be authentic, be true to who you are. Don't be the person that how do I say it? Don't be somebody you're not, you know, don't pretend to be something or somebody that you're not. Stay true to who you are. Claim your art could also just be you being authentic. And then we have strengthen your gifts. So some of you might be intuitive, and we have reassess. So that kind of goes with being decisive, you know. I kind of feel like you guys have been in this stage where you've been reassessing things, you've been contemplating and meditating on your situation, and Spirit's saying, you know, like, decide what it is that you want. So we're going to pull from the Witch's Tarot. I don't even know if that's what this deck is called. So, I love black cats. So we have Familiar Guardian. So you're protective. Again, this goes with, see how the third eye is lit up right there? Some of you guys are having dreams on what your next steps are, and Spirit's like, do that. Trust your intuition. And then we also have Death. And I love that the little pumpkins are in there. So there's an ending. I'm hearing the blue moon, which is the 31st is Saturday. So this could close out a karmic cycle for you. But something's definitely ending, and Spirit's letting you know you're divinely protected, and things are going to work out in your favor. And then we have cleansing and homecoming. So yeah, some of you guys are definitely experiencing a union of some kind, whether this is internal, a union within yourself, your divine feminine and masculine energies coming into union, balancing out, or this can be you coming into union with your life purpose, with a specific person. So things might feel really heavy right now with the cleansing. Some of you might also have water in your chart, and it would really help to be around water, because I feel like this will make you feel really peaceful. And then Imagination just came out, which always makes me think of air signs. You're an air sign. Oh, it does say air. Okay. Yeah, so you might be an air sign with water in your chart. Anything else? I'm getting a new beginning. You have a new beginning coming in for you. And then we also have Healer and Witch. And then we have Prosperity, Winter, and Stability. You might want to see a Reiki healer too. Okay. Alright, Gemini, that's all that I have for you. You guys have an awesome week. I will see you next time. Bye.